Alright, welcome to this shit show. How are we doing? Alright, so I've talked about, I think I've talked about Pokemon before, yeah? Yeah, so it's an old game. I say old. It's about I think 25 years old now, I think. I think it came out in actually 1997. And I think the first game was Red and Blue. And, 1996, I see. So, yeah, almost, actually, less than 20. Anyway, that's just semantics, but at this point. Alright, so, it's an older game, and it was my RPG of choice. And so, I used to play it on a DS. That DS, came, it, it, I dropped it maybe 100 times on a cement floor in my unfinished basement, and that thing still kept working until the one time I didn't drop it. And my brother dropped it while I was away in Wisconsin for a moment. And, like, damn, that sucks. So, but most times I've always just played it on a DS. Maybe a broken DS that can't trade or anything. But that's about it. And I've never played the Switch games. So what I did recently was, you might be able to see right here, is bought a Switch Lite. Um, yep, I got that, and I played Pokemon Sword on it. I had to wait though for a while for it to come in, so I played Smash for the first time ever. Oh goodness, it's at 20%. I'll fix that. Hold on, let me go fix that real quick. Alright, sorry about that. But, and I was always, kind of tossing around the idea, do I want to play the new games? I thought I would, just because it's that new kind of, I never got a 3DS. So I never played like Sword Sun or Sun, and Ultra Sun and stuff like that. I think X and Y also came out on that console. So yeah, I thought I'd spring for a new generation. And I have to say, I would say Sun was an overall positive experience for me. Or not Sun. Sword was an overall positive experience. I've still not gotten to Swordbert and Shieldbert yet, so I don't know how I'll feel about those two. I've already seen their stupid haircuts and names. But, I'd say I really kind of enjoyed Pokemon Sword, right? Now, I'll get to through as many positives as I can about the game, right? First of all, very aesthetic choices that actually, bodes well for me when I want to go try and buy, Sapphire, or not Sapphire, Scarlet and Violet. With little accents and, kind of dialects that they would, code into the game's speech. Certain Pokemon that are native to that kind of region. So, like, there's Wooloo, I think, is the sheep Pokemon, which is, common of Highland, Scotland stuff. So, did you know it is also you can get arrested by a cop free of charge by saying they're a little too friendly with sheep. That's pretty funny. That yep. Though to be fair, we Americans are also pretty sensitive sometimes, and I don't say sensitive. I just should clarify. We're not sensitive just because we want basic, respect and stuff like that. No. We will quite literally make a joke about Hiroshima, no questions asked. But the moment someone brings up 9/11, off limits. No. Even though both are terrible subjects to make jokes about. I'm just saying. Anyways, but, yeah, his little accent choices and stuff. Or the trains and stuff. I thought that was a pretty nice little element to the game. Although I don't know, the Hop trying to talk to us on the train, was a little weird. I would have loved if you could just, maybe talk with him about other things. Maybe you could get into some wacky trainer hijinks onto the train, like maybe battle or I don't know. do something a little other than just explain about the region we were going, or the part of the region we were going to. Now, one other positive I think I really liked was you could catch literally almost any Pokemon in the dex, in the wild. So I was, really wanting Gourgeist, right? Because I was really excited that I saw that we had Pumpkaboo in the game. Oh my goodness, sorry, I had like huge breakfast is all, right? And so I got to, I was like, oh, I really want one, but then I realized you had to, Pumpkaboo was actually a trade evolution, which is interesting. I'm like, how did Jesse get a Gourgeist then? Thank you, because I'm pretty sure in X and Y she had a Pumpkaboo. But I also, but off another grass ghost one I wanted was Trevenant. I was able to catch that at some point too. So yeah, you're able to catch these trade evolutions or higher level Pokemon, you know, that in the wild. I thought it was actually pretty nice. So that was something I enjoyed. You know, the getting to level 100 bit. I feel like the XP candy was a double-edged sword, personally. Yeah, it made it easier to take on the league, but then it made it almost too easy. Because I'm pretty sure I just got my Hitmonchan up to level 100 and just sweeped it all. Well, actually, I should say I didn't sweep at all. Leon gave me a bit of challenge, even with a level 100, funnily enough, which was weird. Yes, I am drinking quite a bit of my Americano, thank you. And so yeah, Leon was actually the only real challenge I'd say I'd had with that game, which is when I get into the bad stuff I kind of didn't like was Leon looked a bit dumb. He had a fuzzy cape. I wish he almost looked a little more warrior-like, or they didn't go with team uniforms, or maybe he didn't have to wear one for some reason, because the cape is like the worst. The cape of his hair is like the worst part of his design, in my opinion. I wish they made him a little more imposing in a different way because whatever they were trying did not work. Here, let me actually go pull up a picture of Leon. Right? Let's see. Pokemon, that is correct. Okay, images. Let me see. Just want you to look at this thing. Right, just trying to. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just want or I have to get rid of my camera, so give me a quick second. Yeah, you see this crap? Like, first of all, I know some people may do that for sports or something like that, but shorts and tights are really not a good look. In fact, maybe this looks a little better here because of the shorts, but I'm pretty sure that's Milo's legs there. Yeah, just, I don't like this, man. Let me see. Yeah, it's like, I really, also the fuzzy cape. Like I said, I keep trying to say, like, the fuzzy cape is like the worst part. I really, or what's this? I don't know. It's like whatever they did. I tried drawing something, maybe making him look a little more imposing, but there wasn't much to do because like I feel like the sports uniform thing is just the worst part. Like maybe if they just gave him, pants or something like that instead of shorts and tights, and then fixed up his hair a little bit. Maybe made it look a little more source material like. I had a person I said that before, and someone's like, "What do you mean by source material?" I mean like from the UK. Maybe give him like some, a shaved part of his head and maybe some braids and stuff. Make him look like Braveheart. I don't know. It'd look a hell of a lot more imposing than this. He looks like a pushover. He looks like he sucks. And, yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite part. Now, as far as that, character design was okay, I think, for a lot of them. Uh, you know, Also, like, Team Yell. I don't care mainly that they were the games. What I care about is they followed around a bunch. They followed around a little girl everywhere. Now, granted, it gets a little better when you realize that they are the trainers for the Dark type gym, which Marnie is the little sister of Pierce, the guy who runs it. So it gets a little better, I suppose, but it's still a bit odd how they all are also following out other 10-year-olds to cheer them on or stop them. There seems to be a bit of a schism going on there, right? And I think it would have done better if it was a team Magma and a team, Aqua sort of situation where you had these team, I don't know. I know the whole reveal at the end is supposed to be team. There could have been a little more story there, I think, right? Maybe you got Team Steel or something like that, or Team Shooting Star. I don't know, man. Right? And you find out that they have ties to Chairman Rose and stuff, because I feel like there could have been a little more breadcrumbs as to what he was doing, littered throughout. And then you have the other team, the more goofy and lighthearted one, Team Yell. Of course, probably shouldn't have them follow around little children, if I'm being honest. Or just make them I don't, anything but grown ass adults follow around. That could have been anything better. It's a bit strange, if I'm being honest. So yeah, that was kind of how I felt about Pokemon Sword, personally. Um, I don't know. I'm hopeful for trying out maybe Arceus, or definitely trying out Scarlet and Violet. Now, if I had to pick which one I'd get, just based off, let me see. Starters, here we are. If I think I had to choose which one I would get, I'm always for an underdog like Quaxley, but it'd probably be Sprigatito if I'm being honest. The idea, not even memes aside, I'd probably just get that, or I'd like to see what other types come, by taking Fuecoco. It could be that he becomes a grass, or maybe like since he's like supposed to be a chili pepper, perhaps fire poison, perhaps, because little known fact, capsaicin, the spiciness chemical, is actually meant to harm you quite a bit, not kill you, but what? Oh, I see. That's just a prediction. I see. I think he would actually do pretty fun as a fire poison. I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't give him anything but like I think a psychic and a steel weakness, but like he's got fire too, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that'd be an interesting starter to get Quaxley. Unless they do something real interesting with his later evolutions. To my knowledge, we only have the first evolutions right now, so there's not much else I think we do know. So, what the fuck is this? The only thing I can see is they made Sprigatito's eyes high. I don't know, man. Okay, so yeah, I'm hopeful for that. Plus, I didn't, I don't know when I get to Arceus, but at some point I think I will. Just because I know it's a bit different, and that's what people were asking for. But I'm not always a big fan of different sometimes, so I'll try to be open to it though. All right, I hope you had a good day.